Yeah.
And we back. What's going
Welcome to UrbanLife.tv, Underground Rap Business and News Life.tv. We cheer.
Yes, sir.
12, what? We in the 12th episode?
12
Oh,
already, man. Cooking. 50 points already.
How you living? How you feeling? We already did it.
Right. So we ain't finna double back on that.
Nah, but it's all good though, man. You know what I mean? Just to recap and refresh newcomers or like, you know what I mean? Like,
Get my mic ready.
I've been doing good, man. You know what I'm saying? All week, everything been like, good. And like I said earlier, man, like, I'm just at a space where, I utilize stuff. You know what I'm saying? So while we in this COVID stuff, like, I'm getting, the financial, I'm getting my finances healthier and myself healthier. You feel what I'm saying? And position myself so when we get back out, like, we be in a better position to do what we want. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. It's a beautiful time for that. Like, yo, man, even business right now, man, I see a lot of people sitting around complaining about, like, and I don't knock you feel me? Because if that's what you know is just, working at 9 to 5, cool. That is what it is. It ain't no shots thrown. But like with me doing the small business and this cleaning thing, bro, like shit been lucrative, bro. Like I got freedom. Like shit is flowing. Like the business is doing good, bro. Like so it's like I feel like this the perfect time. They handing out like stimulus checks and shit. I think this the time. Like it need to be like a group. Like we need to like start a joint like where we all put up this amount of bread and just start buying properties or make a school or start our own little medical center or something. But like on some shit, bro, this the time right now because everything on pause, bro. Like you feel me? Everything
you got the
on
time
pause.
to
Really construct the plan.
Right.
Like that's all I be doing. So now I got more time to that shit, bro. I'm doing all this other shit that I ain't never had time to do. I'm growing plants. I'm growing this. I'm growing that. Like
makes sense.
like mycology. Like I'm fucking with the
we
mushroom.
should talk more about all that. You know what I mean? Like, and start putting those things together. You feel me? Like, it just makes sense to do it. You feel me? Like, and that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like when a lot of people like talk to me and it's like, I just listen. Like, bro, let's just do it. Like all that. Like
talking about it.
I think we talked out now.
Politicking about it.
Be talked out right now.
Because then 20 years from now, we be like, damn, remember we used to talk about it? Like, we never did that shit. Like, no, that don't count, bro. If we out here talking about it, not doing it. Like,
it's so crazy because I talked this talk for so long and never, like, was active in, like, doing something about it. And, like, now it's like we got the podcast and I'm really, like, getting back into like the social media thing and all that. Like I still ain't like shoot personal videos and all that, but like I'm posting, you know what I mean? But like that thing take a time, you feel what I'm saying? And so on this particular episode I just feel like at this Grayson point, like we should just spread a lot of information, man, to make things less of a problem, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So on this episode, we going to call it more information, less of the problem. You feel me? Like, so, if we can get some interaction, that'd be great. If we can't, then, we'll still divvy out enough stuff to be able to fulfill this episode, you know what I mean, with information to make I guess what we can call like common problems, information for those type of common problems like credit, you know what I mean, and like, relationship things, like just little stuff that like we can just dive right into if we don't got no questions from like audience or nothing, like you feel me? So like we just go like you was just saying about positioning yourself with business. You feel what I'm saying? So just starting off as business, like give me like 3 starting points information wise that can get that'll solve some problems for some people. Maybe they, want to get in business, but they don't know how to start, or they don't know where to go, or anything. Just give me 3 things, like.
All right. So my 3 things that I would start off with, like now from a point of view, this is not what I did start, like what I did start off with or whatever, but knowing what I know now, the first thing I would look is like I would look for the field that I plan to attack. Like what's really going on right now? What needs to be serviced? What skills can I provide that I can bring and then, make a profit off of it? You feel me? Or I can just make a stable business of it. I got to know what I want to do before I even go down to the joint and get a license. I don't want to get down there and then be like, damn, what did I want to do? Because now it's like you look unprepared. You feel me? Like,
but quickly, but if you are in that position and you do end up jumping and getting the LLC first, know at a point in time, like, you can change it.
Oh yeah, you can. It's like,
you know what I mean?
It's your
I just
business.
wanted the information for people to know that. Like,
oh yeah,
you
for
know what
sure,
I mean?
for sure.
This is the information.
Exactly, because it's your business. So it's like, don't nobody make the rules with your shit but you. And if like you let somebody else use it, like it's not really your business. So we gotta be more proactive about that.
Yeah.
So number two, after that, like I would plan on getting my customers first. Like I at least gotta have at least 1 or 2 customers where I can, gain a little, like, not even money, but like that energy, just to be like, oh yeah, this is accomplished. Like I can accomplish this. You feel me? Just to get your juice flowing. Like once you get your juice flowing, then it was like, all right, I got my 2 clients.
So you would do like a survey?
No, like a personal
you
survey.
Go that far?
Like a personal survey. That's
amongst
a great idea.
Your family and like friends,
no.
Your closest friends.
Me, I go off. Like,
cause when you saying like, all right, if it's a need for a product or a service, then you want to assure that
but
it's
now,
a need for it, right? So then you do a survey, you ask your family and friends. But when you go to the market, what's the most important things that you see what I'm saying? Them type of questions, right?
Yeah, but I don't ask that type of question on a simple fact. Now, I'm giving examples from what I would do now.
Yeah.
Because now I'm not saying I won't do business for my family and friends, but like the people that I'm trying to do business for now is like we don't ever even see each other. Yeah. Like you feel me? The bread is there. Is da-da-da. This is when I'm coming in. This is when I'm leaving out. It's done. Boom. That's what I like. You feel me? I like the less that I got to do with this and that. That's perfect. You feel me? But even if you have to, do that. There's nothing wrong with communication or nothing. But when I'm attacking, like I'm attacking big. Like I don't just think about the here and now. So y'all gotta like try to work with me a little bit. This is just how I would, what I would set up. And then the third thing, like I say, I would research my licenses. I would research what I would have to do to actively work at a site. Like say, for instance, like when you're doing demo, you gotta pull certain permits. You gotta have zoning. You gotta have trucks. You gotta have this.
Everything gets a permit.
Yeah, so if you don't have that, you feel me? I would start off with a business. Like if you don't really got the cash to be like, yeah, da-da-da, I would start off with like simple like commercial activity license. Like, cause then you can do a certain range and there's ways to work around it. That's like a loophole. So like,
yeah. So like, all right, staying right there. Like, what's a commercial activity license?
That's an active license for you to be able to do business. Like me, I was doing commercial cleaning and residential cleaning, and it was a wide range. So commercial activity, period. I can do a big job, or I can do down to the simple jobs. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think you can operate with there's a ton of businesses that you can roll with the commercial activity license.
So it's very important to understand that it's accordingly.
Exactly, and
you
that
know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, when I got it too, I'm not sure if it's still free, but that joint was free $99.
Yeah,
Free $99.
Good information definitely come with that price.
I was like, whoa,
you
for
feel
real?
me?
For the commercial activity license, now if you want to get a plumbing license and all, you gotta have journeyman and you gotta have level. It's really levels to it.
Yeah.
So it's like if you want to operate business now and just like understand what you can do right now and what's going to take you a certain amount of time. Like, 'cause some stuff going to take you 2, 3 years, 4 years. You might have to do it after school, whatever. But if that's what you really going to do, you find a way to make it happen.
Yeah, and on top of it, like just to add on another, like fourth John is just like get a mentee in that field.
Yeah.
Somebody that's already established that,
Yeah, you be the mentee.
I meant to say find a mentor.
Yeah.
That that you can mentee under, like, and get all that you need from personal experience, alongside the getting the LLC and the activity license and understanding how your business gonna operate. How will your business operate? That determines what type of licenses you gonna get. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't listen to anybody because y'all businesses might be different and what they might need, you might not need.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So you can get troubled up when you think like, oh man, I need to buy all that. Nah, if that's not your business, that's not accordingly. Like, you feel me? Like, so that's very important information for people to know to make it less of a problem.
One more thing too, bro. Like, when doing the business too, you don't never want to come halfway. Like, so if you claim to be a professional, you feel me? You gotta come with your stuff ready. Like, you gotta have all your information ready on board. Even if people not gonna ask for it, you gotta have your certain qualifications. Even if you don't got your qualification, have some references. Have something like just something to show the people that you really do this. Have your tools. Or whatever, like capitalize on stuff that you already good at. You feel me? Or stuff you already got a ton of, or whatever. You feel me? Just exercise those markets and use what you got right now to get you cash. Cause then you already use stuff that's already in your garage to get money. Then when you get the money, you can upgrade. Plus you still got that, and that's how you do it. You build off little by little. Nothing happened overnight. Like, that's one thing about this era that we came up in. Like, we expect for this shit to just be from 0 to 100. Just because we see like certain rappers and shit blow up overnight, or certain athletes and all that.
I'm one of them, shit.
But bro, still, bro, like they still had to ball every fucking day of their life. You feel me? They still had to train every day of their life. They still had to do this, or man, it's rare that you really just boom. No, bro, it comes with hard work. Like, it comes with it. The time thing, like, it ain't no beating time. Like,
even with the boom and the click, you still gotta put something in. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's something that I'm coming to understand now. And it's like, I ain't gonna hold you. I be in my head like, man, I know all this shit, or I feel like I do, and I should just be in position. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, that's that same syndrome that come from like, oh, I'm your mom, do what I say. Like, nah, you ain't. Everything you say ain't right or wrong. Exactly. You feel me? Like, but at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the position we in at this point in our living. You know what I'm saying? Like, where a lot of stuff, we didn't have no control over where we got our information from. You feel me? Like, because everybody born into a family unknown. Like, you can't just like know your family and who you gonna end up with. You feel me? So like, everybody got their journey. Everybody got their path and how they get to the space they get to. You feel me? Like, and the most important information that brothers could give you is straight up, like, it's like to live for self. You know what I mean? Yeah. But not be selfish.
Yeah, not selfish.
Like live for self, meaning like
empower your shit.
Yeah, like if you who you are because you went through life and you discovered like this is what you like and dislike and all that, then that's cool. But if you convinced by like somebody else or influenced by somebody else, it's like everything else that you gonna try to do in life, you gonna be combated with. You feel what I'm saying? And so like when it comes to this business, like you can't be fearful at all. You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta know that your business or your idea can actually work. You feel what I'm saying? So if you take the necessary 3 steps, and that's just 3. Josh, I can guarantee
I
you
could
give
probably
you
give you
10
20.
more. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, even with those 3, they make so much sense. You feel what I'm saying? That if you really do it and like starting your business and like getting in your own way and all those type of things was your problem, he just gave you information to remove those problems. So as we saying, man, more information, less of the problem. You feel what I'm saying? So we're going to continue giving more information, you know what I'm saying? And so like alongside with like starting your own business and like, you know, personally, man, you got to get your, you know, if you struggle with credit, you got to get your credit right.
Exactly. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, like, let's give them a little more information on, like, how they can get their credit right. If it's fucked up. You feel me? Like, and even if it is good, like, how you can maintain to keep it good.
Exactly. Like, yo, all right, now, the number one thing, like, for people that don't have credit cards and shit like that, the main thing I would do, bro, I would get access to my credit reports, bro, and, like, whatever you see that's on some old shit, like if they got your name spelled wrong, an old address, the date was incorrect, or if it's like something that they can't provide for you, bro, you can get that shit off of your, like you can get it
I
off
dispute
of
it. I dispute it,
like,
Your
bro,
Honor. I dispute it.
I dispute everything.
I
I don't
dispute
care,
it.
bro, because, like, what's the worst that can happen? It's already on there, so I'm shooting every time. And like, if one that I really want to get off, if they keep trying to get me to run around, all right, now it's time to print out the sheet.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to write it.
Right.
I'm sending it. All right, now, official letter, John, boom, send it back. Now I need proof. I need actual details of that day. Like, I need shit like that, and it's gonna be impossible for them to fetch that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, trash can, fuck out of here. So that's number one right there, cause they'll try to hit you with something like you know how back in the day your people get the phone in your name, you a young boy or some shit like all of that type of shit, bro. Them old ass Sprint bills from 2001,
easily removable.
Get that shit out, dog. I wasn't even 18, and how y'all have my information? I should sue y'all. That should be out the window. You feel me? So shit like just little stuff like that is boost. Then, you know, it's gonna be a certain point where you might be like, it might start to get better at the, you know, your disputes. Then at this time, I would try for the secure credit card, dog. Like, now I ain't gonna lie, that joint is a good choice, and me, I personally choose Discover. I like Discover because that joint legit. They don't be trying to Jew you. You feel me? You get cash back, all this other shit. So it's a decent joint.
Yeah.
And once I got approved for that joint, my shit shot up like 130 points. Boom.
So for people that don't know and don't understand and all that, what's a secure credit card?
All right, now secure credit card is when your credit limit is the amount that you deposit. So you feel me? It's usually like 3 numbers. It's probably like 250, 500, and then like 1,000 or some shit.
Okay, me? So this is monies that I gotta put on my card, and it's not granted to me.
Yeah.
To start with.
Exactly. And it's perfect because I knew that, and like we gotta understand, like, credit is like a game. You feel me? Like, that score is gonna go up, it's gonna go down. It's gonna be days you win, it's gonna be days you lose. But you gotta learn how to ball. You feel me? Once you learn how to play that game, I'm like, all right, bet I can get the secure joint. All right, bet, 200 on that. That shit boosted my score by 135 points. So now at this point,
and what you gotta do?
You fill it out. You fill out your application for it. at that time, once I disputed all my joints, my shit just shot up. Like,
Right.
you feel me? So my joint was already at like a 6 something, like
And
mid
you also
6.
gotta maintain.
Exactly, like good spending habits and shit like that.
Right.
And plus, like most cards, you gonna have to have an account too, like with a savings. Like you gotta have like a bank account with a savings in it, so they can track your finances too. Like, so it's not like you could just have bread and then that money shit don't matter in the credit game, dog.
Yeah. When should you use your secure credit card? Like,
Me personally, like I just use that joint to score. Like, so I might use it for gas for 2 or 3 days.
when you mainly gotta pay bills and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't pay my bills with it, cause like it'll raise your utilization rate up.
Okay.
Like, so utilization is a big part of your greed. I think it's
Mhm.
like 35%.
Yeah,
It's
it's
35%
almost like
of
the
your greed.
third or fourth thing, right?
Trust me, I know, bro, because I had
Yeah.
missed the payment before, and that shit, dog, it knocked my shit down a lot, bro. So I had to rebuild again. I'm like, damn. So,
Yeah.
It-
And I'm saying all that to make people understand
Oh,
that
yeah, for
when
sure.
you do get a secure credit card and your limit is 200, that means that you put the 200 on there. Now, some secure credit cards might come with matches, so they might match your 200
Mhm.
with 400. You feel me? But the
Exactly.
expectation is for you to maintain that
Exactly.
money's in there. So anything you spent, you don't. What I learned, you can correct me. When you spend so fast and you try to replace, that don't help
It don't
your
help at
credit
all.
build up.
Nope.
The ratio of it is that you want to be able to like spend a certain amount and then repay it before the due date,
Exactly. Right.
and that's what really raises your score
Exactly.
via the secure credit card.
The less money you spend, the more points once you pay it off. Like, so say if my joint is a deuce, right? So I only spend like $30 or something, then I pay it right off. Like that same day after I get to the 30 ball, boom. So then I ain't even got to worry about it. So then whenever I use my little joint, it's something that I buy every day. Like I always spend cash on gas and shit like that. But now I'm playing the credit game, so it's all over. I'm not doing that no more. I'm going to swipe the card, boom, and I just pay it off. So then every month when my shit upgrade, it'll be a couple extra points just because I'm keeping my utilization. Like, I keep my shit most of the time like under 10% or 10%.
Yeah.
Because I don't even care about it like that. I'm just using it to build to the next one.
Right. So most people, we think when we spend all the money on the card, then we pay it back. Then that's
No.
building our credit. But we don't know
Right? You got to keep
that
it low.
what you just explained is what's key on like maintaining and managing your credit cards.
You look way less risky to a lender. Like when you use, you only use a little bit. Oh yeah, like that's like if I got $10,000, but I only use 1,000 and I pay it off. They like, oh yeah, like we can boost this shit up by another $5,000. But with you spending a whole $10,000 and paying it off, or you might not be able to pay it off that next time after you spend the $10,000, and you carrying the fee and then the interest rates. That's when all of that shit. That's when that comes into play. I never knew what that shit was, bro, until like I carried that little balance, and then I see how the bread start accumulating on it and all. I'm like, oh yeah, you can't play around with that.
Yeah.
So like when it comes to a card, I only spend what I got in my pocket. Like if I was already gonna spend cash for that, cool. It's even better I use my card, because now I use my card and now I get the points for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And most times, man, you know, how we've been taught is like we misuse credit
Mm-hmm.
so early, so young. You know what I mean? And like we get to this point where we this age and we trying to correct it. You know what I'm saying? And like it even go hands to hand on like picking your career or like things you want to do. I remember jumping out the window at 18 and I felt that pressure. Parents like, what you gonna do with kids, you know, peers like, what you gonna get into, bro? Like, what you gonna, and you like, fuck it, man, I need to pick something. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, I like computers. I mean, you know, I like computers. And so I'll go to ITT Tech, and there's the commercial. You feel what I'm saying? And I signed away.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ain't never go through the whole process. You know what I mean? So halfway, what happens, probably to most people, like I'm in debt now. I owe fucking $15,000. I ain't do half of. I probably did like a year and some change, but didn't go no further than that. You feel me? But I inquired the entirety of the fucking debt, and now even because I only did that amount and I didn't receive that grant, I can't get that type of job, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think, but now we in the age that I can.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Because now, like, anything that you phantom, imagine, idea-wise, like, you can put it together now, like, and it's so easy, you feel me? Like, but it's accordance to the information that you know. Mm-hmm. You got to do your homework. You got to research what you need to research. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to get out there, ask the questions that need to be asked for you to generate the information. You feel what I'm saying? Problems don't exist.
Right.
Problems only exist when you don't got information, and we are in the age of information, so it's impossible for you to have a problem.
Right. And bro, if we just look at it for a point, right? Like, even if it was like anything that's here right now, like, you feel me? We got the we got the power to do that same thing or something better. Like, we all got the same capabilities. Like, so it's like, dog, you can find this shit, man. Like, you really can. If you want something bad enough, you gonna get it. Like, you gonna find a way to get it. Like,
listen, man, I'm gonna give y'all the cheat code. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give y'all the cheat code right now, man. To improve your credit, man, like Josh said, those 3 things start you off. You know what I'm saying? You definitely gotta go to annualcreditreport.com.
Right, get
your whole shit.
Mm-hmm.
See what it is. You gotta put it in front of you. Right. No problems get solved without not putting it in front of you.
And you can dispute. I think you can dispute right through them Jones once they pop
or
up.
Or dramatically. You can go to Credit Karma. You can go to all the credit bureaus.
Yeah.
Experian and all TransUnion, all 3 of them.
Yeah. Credit
and you
Union
can request it.
Right now.
It's easy. You can request it. You know what I mean? And you can get your reason on why. Have a suitable reason. You gotta have a suitable reason, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you tighten up on your research and understand, what's in front of you. You feel me? So when you dispute it, you have a reason. And even if it don't come back, even if it do come back denied, like, there's other, methods that you can go about to, like, continue in the process, because it don't end.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Like,
oh, yeah, I was about to say, I got another one, too, man. Another, like, a great hack, like, for people that's, like, in a team setting or, like, a business partner, a relationship or whatever. Like, when 2 people, like, say, for instance, like, you see, it might be you and your wife or whatever, and y'all trying to get y'all credit together. Like, once one of y'all make that step and y'all get that card, it could be a secured credit card. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, you add that person to your line as an authorized user. Now, when you do this, like, that shit automatically boosts their score from like 50 points to like 100 points. It's like, I don't know the exact numbers. It's dependent on however they rated or whatever.
Yeah.
But that shit is a big boost. Like, and to people who got, like, use people who got good spending habits, like people that's older that always had their credit cards and your grandpop and stuff like that. People who don't even really think about it, they just pay their bills on time, cause then that could be like 14 years of credit just added to your report.
Yeah.
And then if you got 14 years plus your little you know, you're just in the game. You looking like you got 14 years from the rip. So it's like, cool. Now you look real, like, non-risky. So now when it's time for you to apply for a card or whatever, they be like, oh, wow, you got 14 years. I don't even think they care about where it came from, bro. As long as you got that joint on your credit report, bro.
Yeah.
And man.
So we definitely was going to get to this space, but now that we here, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, we here. So, like, you know, give it to him, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, trade line.
Yeah, real right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you speaking on. You feel me? Like, you talking about the trade line. You feel me? And that's a record of activities on your credit report.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like what Josh was saying is like you can actually have a person who has good credit and has a good trade line, you know, give you his trade line, and then that becomes your trade line on your credit report. So everything he gets and pay on time, and like, you know, as his credit grows, your credit grows, but your credit can't affect his credit or that person credit. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it got to be a trustworthy type of thing. You feel what I'm saying? And there's companies out here that
do
you know, service that, and you can purchase it. I mean, I wouldn't advise it because
who knows?
those numbers is crazy. Like, you might end up paying like $300 for one person, you know, trade line, and it's like,
how I break
you
it
don't
down.
you can't really tell if it's good or bad. So like, I don't know though. Y'all, like, I'm to a point like,
I don't trust
where
them.
but like for our folks, like,
how
we can start building on that shit right now.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. That's how I try to break it down to my peoples. They be like, "What? Me add you to my credit?" Like, you know how people be, but like.
So that's what you know it is. You gotta give them more information to make it less of the problem. You know that.
Exactly. So that's what I like. What I do.
Right.
When I ask somebody for this request, I be like, "Yo, could you just add me as an authorized user? I don't need no credit card. Or you keep the credit card, whatever. I don't spend nothing on it. I just need the history. You feel me? I don't want the card."
No, but we about to start doing it. So, you know what I mean? Like, holla at the bros, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but we not the type that's gonna be like, we want the money. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna give you the information. You can do it yourself, and you can find somebody that you could like piggyback off. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? But like, if you don't want to go through all that and you don't got the time to get the information and all that, then, you know, reach out to the bros, because we got the time to do it. You feel me? And like, we got the information to get you right and tight. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at a point like when we say that is available right now, we working on, you know, getting the proper credit lines. You know what I'm saying? So all of our customers or clients, you know, are suitable to getting 100% guarantees. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to deal with a trade line that ain't guaranteed. Because the same way you attach, if that go bad, that goes bad with your shit too. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to maintain, you know, good credit when you're dealing with somebody that you know, piggybacking off of. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right. And plus, this is just an era where we just gotta stop fucking it up. Like, it ain't that hard, cause like, people think like just because people got 800s and all, like, yo, you can get an 800 with a $200 card.
Yeah.
Like, real right, bro. You can, like, that shit don't really matter. It's the habits. Like, you get paid for your habits. Like, you get points for your habits.
Right. You know the second most thing to your credit score? It's the ratio. It's the what they call it? Debt to ratio.
Yeah. Debt to income ratio.
That means, what do you have? What is your trade line? You feel me? Your trade line is the account of what everything that's on you. So when you go to annualreport.com, that's what you getting. You getting your trade line. everything that your credit has ever been attached to your whole life since you've been using it. Using your Social Security card.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So once you get that, you got your starting position. You feel me? Like, you know what you gotta deal with. All right, A, B, C. Okay, I could dispute this. Okay, okay. At the same time, let me jump on a trade line that you know got some good shit on it, and like that can reciprocate. And then the beauty of it all, man, the key to this whole information and making it less of a problem thing, man, is like, this is number one, y'all. Once you get an authorized user and you get their trade line and your credit builds up, man, get your kids on there, man.
Yeah, real work, dog. Put your kids.
Put your kids on there, young. They don't.
But
16,
use it like do
18,
it
but
once you get your game right. Once you really
right,
learn the
'cause
game,
you gotta
once you playing
maintain
right.
your credit. So at a point when they turn 18, when they turn, you know, the age that they establish their own credit, their credit score will be your credit score. So you imagine your kids get 18 and they get an 820.
Yeah, bro, right.
They moving right out your house, bro. Ain't no, bro. They moving out your house, bro. That's a celebration, bro. Like, they moving out, bro, at 18, bro.
Yeah, bro, right.
But you got to make sure, like, that they do take that credit score and they maintain it and they know what to do with it. So you got to educate them.
Yeah.
And like this episode is all about is more information, less of the problem.
Real right. I'm trying to figure out how we can like build off of this shit. Like how it go about, like, you know how people go collective and then use credit to buy shit, like, you feel me, like a commercial building, like a residential commercial building.
But that's what you setting up for, John.
Exactly.
Like, when you trade line and you get your credit up, like that's the position that you become in. You feel me? And that's the importance of it. And so if you don't have this information, you left in the dark. We so sad. It's so pitiful, man. We left in the dark, man. These people been utilized. I don't mean to say these people. Sorry for using that language. I've been conditioned and programmed to use it. But like, people been utilizing that information for years. We don't have it. So
that shit never came.
We giving it to you now.
Yeah, and nobody ever like on some real shit. I ain't sit down. Nobody told me this shit. Nobody, no, none of that, bro. This
so it ain't a thing of feeling bad that you wasn't able to get the information. We gotta get rid of that.
It's always time while you still breathing.
You feel
time
me?
To do what you gotta do.
Fuck that you ain't get the information. Know that I'm giving it to you now.
Real right.
So just use it at this point. Don't harvest over like whether or not you. It ain't a shameful thing that you ain't get this information. It was held back for a reason. Come on, fix your face.
Cause even bro, it be certain shit, man. It's still kind of hard. Like you can have good credit and still get turned down for shit. Like
because the
like
ratio and data. See, that's
like,
why I'm saying
sheesh.
you be in that journey. You like, wow, I got a 670. Your ratio to data ain't up. You ain't paying enough on times. You ain't doing the necessary things to get that credit. See, your credit score could be high. This is important information because people think because your credit score high don't mean nothing.
Yeah, you still can get denied for shit.
Your fucking ratio data is low. I can have an 820 if I ain't pay on time and I ain't got that acute with other companies and borrowers. I'm not going to get what I need. And the number one thing to that is student loans. Yeah. If your ratio data and all that ain't up to par with your student loans, you could dispute everything. That student loan is like
you ain't touching that, John, bro.
You know what I mean?
That shit set in stone.
Student loan hard. I mean, it's ways, because America was built on loopholes. There's ways to, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like if you can avoid it, that's the best bet because it takes too much.
Yeah, real shit, bro. I disputed my shit. Like, the Federal Trade Commission, bro, like, they sent me a letter saying that I ain't have to pay that shit. So, you know, I filled out the required, the borrower's defense, John. I filled out the whole John. The shit probably like 10 pages, 20 pages or some shit. It's all personal questions. How has this situation impacted your life? And how does it da-da-da? So I did that shit, bro, and I still didn't get a response back yet. You feel me? And that shit, that they say that shit can take up to a year, bro.
Yo, for sure.
They don't, like, that shit is not no rush. So get that shit done as fast as you can, bro. I got proof from the government. The government sent me that shit and told me the reason why, and the school that I went to, like, they got sued and was part of a mass lawsuit because false advertisement and all this shit. So, you mean, but out now, all right, so cool. I'm thinking, all right, they about to wipe my shit off. I'll be all right. Them 10 years they hit me for income taxes and took my shit and all that, I should be able to get that back. I put out the joint. I ain't heard shit back yet, bro. And if they deny me, I'ma keep doing it, keep doing it, bro. Like, cause that's some bullshit, bro. Like, you feel me? But that's the system that we live in, bro. Like,
and it's just a thing of, like, every time that you get a rejection, you gotta read it over, all in details. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do that, what you ultimately do is you improve your ability to score.
Correct it, right?
You feel what I'm saying? So, like, if you was weak at the left hand, you sharpen it. You know what I'm saying? You don't look down on it, you sharpen it. You feel what I'm saying? So, the key of life is, see, to any job that you ever do, Josh, you know what I mean? That, or anybody, you feel me? Like, the importance that I learned was, like, any job could be done. It's just getting the right tool.
Bro, right. Gotta have the right tool, man.
That's what my oldest told me. You feel me? Like, you trying to use a screwdriver on a star bit, it don't make sense.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Everything up.
You gonna strip it. That's common stuff. You gonna strip it, and then it's over.
And you gonna strip the screwdriver.
You know what I mean? And then you get emotional. You taking a hammer to it. Now it's really demolished. It don't prove nothing. You feel me? Like, you know, most of us, man, we raised mom, limited dad. You feel what I'm saying? You as a man, you been raised by a woman, got sisters, aunts. You feel me? Like, you thinking that you reacting to this emotional situation is the proper way that you supposed to operate. But you as a man don't operate like that. But you raised by women who operate off of emotions. So you don't even know that men talk stuff out.
Yeah, bro, shit. That's why me and Mom Dukes, we
That's
go
why-
at it sometimes.
That's why you can't be out here talking about you pull your gat, cause that's emotional shit. That's something that a
That's some
woman
lady shit.
would have did. So you can't keep talking as you built to be a man and
It ain't violent.
we come from single parent homes where the woman led. That's emotional.
Right. That's why certain
You know what I'm
stuff,
saying?
man,
So when you arguing with your brother, you can't even stand it. You can't even be the man and have a conversation like you supposed to have because you so built off of emotion. You thinking you reacting right away is a manly reaction. No, that's not. A man is supposed to keep his cool, bro. You don't supposed to ever show like that you like that tight. You know what I'm saying? You out here acting all erotic, acting off over everything. You got to think about it. Look at your woman and then say, damn, she, like, your girl act off of everything. Baby, why you ain't put the dishes up? Baby, why you, now you coming in the crib talking that same shit. More information, less of the problem. You feel me? Like, we talking credit scores, we talking finances, we talking all of it. You feel me? Like, so when it come down to us, like, more information, less of the problem, bro. Like,
real rap. Now, can I get my joint out now, man? Martin Luther, god damn, he took the ball full court with it, like coast to coast. I'm like, damn, like it's our show. I'm happy we could do this. You feel me? Cause I let him shine. You feel me? I don't even want to say that shit no more. It's all irrelevant now. Thank you. Man. But no, I feel you.
My
though,
bad.
bro.
I just thought that was important. Like, I had
bro.
to, bro.
It was, bro.
You feel me?
Them snaps is relevant, bro, because, like, this the shit that we need to hear, bro. But that's why, like, it goes into what I was saying, though. Like, that's why sometimes we go through it with our peoples. Like, me and my mom, I grew up with me, my mom, my sister, and my aunts and shit. You know what I mean? So, certain shit now is like, I don't do that. You feel me? I wouldn't move like that. So, certain shit, we defer in, you know, like in similarity. Like certain shit she would handle a certain way, and I'd be like, no, mom, I'm not doing this. This is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
She can't understand certain stuff, like just like wife, you can't understand because you're a woman. And just like, I'm not saying that in a bad way, because it's likewise. If y'all have a situation I don't fully understand because I'm not a woman, I think about it in a whole different light. You feel me? I'm thinking of a solution or whatever. I'm not trying to figure out nothing in the background. I'm just trying to help you out with the shit. That's it. You feel me? As simple as that. So it's like, although we differ, it's like there's a lot of similarities too.
For sure.
There's a ton of similarities, but like as a man growing up in that type of household, bro, there's a lot of shit that we gotta learn for itself and just go out and do it. We can't be living with the same shit through our house, and it can't be the same way that it was with Mom Duke's John, bro. We not them. Like, we not that era, nothing. You feel me? So that's cool that our women is a little different. But now we got to build, and because the men is different now, too. Like, we strong with this parenting shit now. Like, despite what the media try to say, you know, everywhere I go, I see dads with their kids, bro.
Right.
This shit is beautiful, bro. Like, we not, like, it's looking crazy out this joint now. So it's like, we got to build this connectivity back up with each other, like, straight up. So that's why we putting together platforms like this, because now, with shit like this, building our credit and building our finances, now we can put our family structure back together, because now it'll be fuck this money shit. Because that's the main thing what people go through, these situations about money. And surviving and shit, like just how we talked about the survival shit. I mean, it's cool to know how to survive, but like, damn, can we learn how to live?
Mm-hmm.
Like, please, I just want to have fun. I just want to, you know what I mean, walk on the beach, no shoes. Like, don't worry about the fucking bills. Like, I want to do shit like that, dog. Know my neighbors, you know what I mean? Chill with my neighbors, converse with the people in my neighborhood. Like, dog, it's so much shit that we could be doing, bro. So it's like, with stuff like this is powerful. Like, and ain't nobody teach us no credit. Ain't nobody teach us this finances or nothing. So let's teach each other. Let's teach each other. It's not like we teachers, we credit gurus and none of that shit. We not, bro. But let's get to the level where we are as a whole. Fuck this moving single. Single don't work. Like, y'all, like, all right, the way we moving single now, certain people make it and certain people get left. But if the people who know the craft, if we spread the craft to people who don't know the craft, now nobody gets left. You feel me? Nobody.
Make sense.
And everybody go right. You feel me? Like, there's no other way.
And even if you did go left, like, there's enough support for you to come back right. And that's what the village was. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the village was, and that's how we carried it. That's why we unconditionally love. You know what I'm saying? That might be our downfall, too, because we love too hard. You feel me? Like, we loving on the master too hard. Mm-hmm. You feel me? We ain't trying to get off the titty. You feel me? But it's like, as we, you know, grow and keep growing, John, it's like, we just going to have to be the people, man. You know what I'm saying? We going to have to be the people. And I have accepted that as my purpose in life. Like, I want to be the people actually that get the information to the masses and get us back on track.
Yeah.
Like I want for us to be that. Like, you feel me? Like, I always had like that Martin Luther King dream. You feel me? Like, to where as though we was Martin and Malcolm or Garvey or you know what I'm saying, Gandhi or whoever. You feel me? Whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even the known names. You know what I mean? Like, the popular ones, but like even those ones that was underground, because you know that's all we support. We the underground rap business and news life. You feel me? Like, and so when it come down to it, man, like, we like authentic intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear about the education.
Yeah, bro, shit.
That
Life
you got a
experience,
degree.
like,
That shit is specific to something specific. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you went for business, nigga, you intelligent about business. That's it. You feel me? Like, but when it comes to holistic shit, you
what's that?
You hesitant.
You don't know.
You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta be careful when they put these type of mentalities in our mentality. Like, you think you going to school to do what? To be the smartest person in class or to be the genius in the joint? Like, people that haven't went to school or did none of that have been tremendous in life and has put things on it that will never be replaced or outlived or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the ability we have as humans. You feel me? And like, this episode about information gotta continue. You feel what I'm saying? Because like, it's just so much information. We just gave you probably like what people probably will charge you $2,000 for to get your credit back restored.
So easy, though.
We just gave that to you for free.
Don't
You
even
know what I'm
care
saying?
about that. Like,
Free 99, bro.
Free 99.
Like, just cause like, I
it's
just
more,
want everybody to look. I just want everybody
Bro.
to look. I don't even like. I don't mean to stop you, bro, but I just don't want to be in LA on my balcony, river flowing, water pool, looking over the world, and I'm just the only. Nah, that ain't. I don't want that shit.
yeah, man.
I want everybody to fucking be there. You feel me? Like, I want everybody to live and like be able to have like everything they need, man.
Bro, rap. Information,
You know what I'm saying?
information not as valuable if you don't spread it. You feel me? Like, bro, rap, it can mean something, but like if you spread it around, that shit might be way more beneficial to you, because you might teach it to somebody. You've been doing it for 20 years. You might teach it to somebody. They 2 years in, and then they shit blow up, and they be like, "Whoa, let me bring him in. He taught me how to do it." You feel me? So like, you
And
never
the best
know.
way to teach is not to teach.
Exactly. Just discuss it. Just bring it up.
Just do it. No, it says like just do it. You feel what I'm saying? Cause like trying to teach somebody is like trying to put your own
spin on it.
It's putting like your thinking into somebody else. You see what I'm saying? But like you just doing it allows for me to be like, okay, I can pick and choose. And then I can add on my shit and make it mine. You feel me? Which differentiates from like me being like somebody that's going in your footsteps. You feel what I'm saying? So now they make it a thing of like a holistic. Yeah, I vibed off your energy, but like I put my own spin on it. Now we got another addition to the world. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the way it is now, we just piggyback off of each other and like just go. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't so much individuality left.
Yo, bro, I'll be looking on different shit, bro, and it's like it's kind of sad that everybody do the same shit, bro. You feel me? Like I can look on the joint, I can find 50 people that make sweatsuits. I can find 50 people that make
probably.
smoothies. I can find
You
50
being
people
nice.
that make edibles. I can find 50 people that's lash technicians. I can find 50 chicks that got the Cash App in the bio. Like, you feel everybody doing the same shit, bro. The shit that I'm doing, bro, like that's the shit I want to see on the joint. You feel me? So that don't. I want to see some tropical shit that I would never even know about if I didn't see it then and there,
Like,
or
damn,
if I had to go there or
yeah,
something.
bro.
Shit like that, like
Yeah.
If not, it don't mean nothing to me, bro. Like, cause it's not a value, bro.
Right. It's just like you got 10 people doing the same thing, you feel me? Like, and everybody's trying to convince you of like why you should be the 11th person, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if you think about it, man, like if we was welcoming to everything, it'd be like, bro, when you come with whatever you come with, I come with what I come with, we combine it, Yacht come with what he come with, man, we got a world of our own.
Bro, right, bro.
You see what I'm saying? So
easy.
more information, less of the problem. Right now, man, you can get any business loan. You can tighten up on your health. You ain't got to be robot right now. You ain't got to go to work every day.
Right.
You feel me? So those ones that's at home and you know what I'm saying? You got time to like dig into yourself and figure out like what this thing called life has for you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? And then you can go at it once it clear up.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't watch the news. I don't get into none of that.
Can't.
So I'm not like crazy heavy with like being afraid of like all this other stuff. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, like I do get scared of like catching something and like passing it on to my kids, but that's me thinking about my kids. It's not, if I ain't had them, I probably really wouldn't even be like, I'd be like, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you tripping, like, you feel me? But like, cause I got them, I got these worries, you feel what I'm saying? So like, and some people, say that's a gift and a curse, man. You know what I mean? You want to be able to be anywhere in life and leave behind anything in 30 seconds, you know what I'm saying? That's a saying. You feel me? But like, when you start caring and you start being, sympathetic and empathetic, empathy and sympathy. You can have empathy and sympathy, you know what I'm saying? You in a whole different realm of things, man. You know what I'm saying?
Real
And
shit.
I think that's the number one thing in life, period, bro. When you empathetic and sympathetic, you get anything you want in the world. Because life going to open up for you.
Yeah, once you
Because that's the
open up.
correct thing to do.
Yeah, bro, you got
You feel? I don't know you. Not talking about you,
Yeah,
because
I know.
obviously I know you. But I'm just saying, like, as humans, I don't know you, but I hear your story. I feel for you. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I relate to you as a what? As a human, bro. I don't care, black, white, Chinese, whatever,
None of that
yellow,
shit.
brown. Y'all can call that shit. Y'all can get caught up in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting caught up in that, bro. And nobody I'm around, I want to get caught up in that.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause that shit ain't making nothing better, bro.
That's
Like,
fucking Peter Pan. That's fucking fairy tale, man. That's like Disney World. Like, that's fairy tale, man.
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. I feel superior, like not like saying like superior over nobody else, but like just me personally, like
Mm-hmm.
my whole setup, like you feel me? Like I wouldn't change nothing, cause like
Yeah.
so fuck it, like that's just what it is, man. What you see is what you get. I'm just gonna keep building, making my shit better for me. Like I feel like I know 200 things, I know 200 skills now, but that ain't shit. Like you feel me? Like I'm trying to learn 50,000 things.
And
like,
never get content.
exactly.
Because that's what life is.
It ain't
man.
no comfortable at this John, dog. It's meant to shake you the fuck up. It's gonna shake you up at times. Like it don't matter if you got the bread, if you got this, it don't matter, bro. Life gonna shake you up some type of way,
Yeah.
dog. Real rap. So like when we got little shit like money problems and shit like that, we need to be happy. Cause like when health problems arise and shit like that, bro, that's the shit that really hurts, and it's no choice. You can't
Right.
just be like, all right, I'm gonna turn the pain off. But with bills and shit, you can be like, man, fuck them bills right now. But if you broke your fucking back or you got a heart problem or something, like it ain't none of that, bro.
More
and then
information, less of the problem.
That's what we leading ourselves to with all this stress and shit. Like, and I think that's the reason that they make this shit roll so fast. Like, we always worried about time and rushing everybody in a rush and
because you don't pay attention to that shit.
I'm not in that shit, bro. Me and my wife be beefing. She like, yo, you always moving slow. You always did it. But I'm like, what's moving fast, cuz? Like, why the fuck I gotta move fast? If I move fast, now my moves is not accurate as I would like. You feel me? Real shit, my shit gotta be on the money. When I do it, it's a one and done. I'm not coming back. I'm not none of that, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, people really like, dog, stop falling for that illusion, because none of us know when the fuck we gonna die. So like,
nigga.
yeah, man, we don't know when the fuck we gonna die. So I fuck them bills.
Man.
Yeah, I'ma pay them. But it's fuck them bills. I'm not gonna be stressing about them and starting arguments with each other. No, we can't.
Like
do
my
that,
chime ain't come in on the direct deposit, but I had bills accordingly. Now usually I would snap out. Oh my God, I gotta pay my bill. What they gonna do? They gonna cut my shit up. I can't be. Man, I said, man, I'm not stressing about that shit, man.
Then the next day, that shit probably came. Like,
not even. I don't even give a fuck, bro. I really don't. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's just like, you see what I'm saying? Like, what I used to, like, stress about and all that, I'm not doing that no more because I understand different now. You feel what I'm saying? I was made to, like, stress out and, like, panic and go through all shit and make wrong decisions at that point. Like, no, I'm calm. Like I always say in previous episodes, bro. If I'm in the middle of the ocean, bro, I'm not panicking, man. That's how you lose your fucking life. You feel me? Like, I'm not panicking. You know what I'm saying? Stay calm. Air this shit out. You know what I mean? See what's available. See what's around you. In panic, you can't do none of that.
Yo.
You too fucking, the bill due 22nd. Oh, my God, I got to get it. Like, oh, no, man.
We can't move like that.
You don't operate like that.
In relationships, that's a big thing, y'all. Like, what we talking about right now, that's a big thing. So don't think just because bro not, oh, my God, what we gonna do? Or he running back and forth to do this and do that. No, men, we sit around, we got to plan. Like, we have to plan, because, like, when we don't plan, that's when we go up top for 5 years, to 10 fucking years, or we get killed or some shit like that, moving off emotions. So, like, y'all got to stop provoking us to move off them emotions, dog. That shit nothing happens when you want it to happen. Like, just think about it. Anything you ever fucking wanted, like, did it come exactly when you wanted that shit to come? Or did it come exactly when that shit needed to come?
Yeah, that's the difference, right?
Real rap. So we gotta stop beating each other up about that shit, or stop thinking that boy lazy, or just thinking, like, just automatically assuming that just because he don't move the same way or he don't interpret the shit the same way. Cause trust me, we do. Like, it might be new to you, but we knew 3 months ahead, like, damn, this is where this shit going if I don't do this, or blah, blah, blah. If I don't fuck with this roof now, in 2 weeks, that shit gonna start to crest, and then around the fucking window. Like, I already had it mapped out before you even, you know what I mean? Before you even opened the letter, I already knew.
But, but you know, to say that and stay, you know, true to what we saying is like more information, less of the problem, bro. Shit. So it's like, if you got an issue with something around that type of thing, then I look at myself and I say, well, did I provide enough information for that person to know better? Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? What am I actually getting frustrated about? You feel what I'm saying? Did I dot my I's and, you know, cross my T's? Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, that's the only person we can control is ourselves. You see what I'm saying? So, like, to get mad at somebody else for not doing something according to you,
that's selfish as shit.
Yeah, that's and it's not living, and it's going to leave who it hurt.
The person who doing it.
You the one who going to be hurt at the end of the day. You feel me? So that's not important. And like you said in the beginning of this shit, if everybody take accountability for themselves, then, like, we'd be cool. And I'm talking proper accountability. Yeah, I mean, like,
not that halfway shit.
Yeah, like, not this program shit we've been programmed to, like, deal with. But like real life shit, like you know what's in you that's keeping you, you know, in the way.
Yeah, real shit.
You feel me? Like I ain't gotta tell you what's in you.
Everybody know. Like,
Everybody know what's keeping them in the way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
choose to look past it. You just choose to keep strolling with other
yeah,
shit.
like
Or
come
choose
on.
what you want to
You
work
can't
on.
lie to. You can't lie.
No, not to the universe, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit
Like
not playing with you, dog.
you can't lie about that. Like.
Shit not playing with you,
Like,
dog.
like when you think that you lie like that, you think that you got some significance in controlling the world. Obviously, because like, what
bro,
the fuck is you talking about?
That's
like,
why I don't get how people stress about shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
they really think like we got some type of control over
We
this
don't.
shit. Nothing,
We
bro. We
don't.
don't got no control over it. Like
you
only
can want,
certain little things, but like that's only worldly
right?
shit. Anything
You can
that's
want,
really important,
want.
bro. That shit, bro.
You
that
can
shit
want
like-
it bad as shit, right? You can want it so bad, but if it ain't for you, it ain't for you, bro. Like, it might even give you a little taste.
Yeah.
But if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. You feel me? Like, you ain't gonna get it. Even if you get it in your hands, in your possession, you still ain't gonna get it. Cause it ain't really intentionally for you. You feel me? Like, so when you look at people on TV, you say, how the fuck he make it? It was for them. Obviously, it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Things that don't supposed to happen don't happen. You know what I mean?
Live with it.
Did a motherfucker herd of elephants come through the hood and stomp everybody out? No, because it ain't fucking happening. You feel me? You can imagine the shit, but it ain't happening. You know what I mean? Now, will we step on one another? Yeah, that can happen.
That shit happen way too often.
So we just saying like more information, less of the problem, man. We probably end up continuing this conversation because like we got more information for all of the problems. You feel me? Like, so you know, audience, man, like be brave enough to like put out your problems, and I guarantee, like I don't usually guarantee, but something in me making me guarantee this at this point. So like. You know, I guarantee, we got the answers.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? Even
And if we don't, we gonna find them on some real shit. Like if it's
because the number one thing is the answer is in the question that you ask.
yo, real shit.
So that's why I'm 100% guaranteed that I can answer the question that you ask. That's some cool shit, right?
Real
That's some
rap, bro.
smooth pimp shit, right?
If it was anybody else
I
just
just
talking
got,
that
like,
shit, I'd be like, so how can you? But I done seen it, bro. Like real
A million
the
times,
mentor,
right?
bro. Like, like dog, our
You see it.
mentors.
You
like,
know what
bro,
it's hitting for.
like dig deep shit. Like I don't think he ever answered none of my questions, bro. Like real rap. Like I answered all of them, dog. I every time I asked him shit, bro, he never answered, bro. Brother Will. He
The
always.
question is in the answer, man.
Sharp
And if you
ball.
sit still enough, you can answer the question that
Mm-hmm.
you're asking. You feel what I'm saying? The way it's positioned in life is that we got everything we need.
Yeah, we be looking for all this extra shit
And
that we don't
we so
need.
external when we internal.
We looking for condiments. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, why can't we just eat this shit? We looking for the ketchup, the hot sauce, the
Yeah.
pepper, and all that.
And you know what I struggle with too, though. Like, I be wanting that recognition, though. I ain't gonna hold you. I want that recognition to say like, "Damn, Buck smart." I do.
Yeah, because that's
And that's a
the
human
real shit.
thing, you
That's
feel
the
me?
cool shit though.
That's
Like,
you know. Can I say it? You know, I want it.
it ain't like, yeah, I want to be like, yeah, man. They look at me like the shooter, Like,
Right?
nah, that's
So when
corny,
a nigga say,
bro.
I want all the money, I don't want the fame, I don't know. You do want a little bit of fame. Like, you feel me? You want people to know, like, all right, yeah, nigga, that's where that came from. That be me. No.
I don't know. I used to be like that when I was modeling.
Oh shit.
Then when I cooked that shit out, I'm like, bro, at that point I realized, bro, I could do whatever. Cause
Okay.
like that was some shit I never even touched. You feel me? Once I start cooking that shit, I'm like, dog, I can do whatever I want, bro. So
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what y'all
Give you
think.
that
You
type of
feel me? I'm
confidence.
just like, it's whatever I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
If y'all fuck with it, cool. If y'all don't, cool. You feel me? I don't
But
care.
that's the beauty of life, because there's always an audience that fuck with it.
Yeah, bro. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you do your shows, you book your contract, you know it's a guaranteed certain amount of people that's going to come because they follow fashion.
Mm-hmm.
That's the beauty. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody could do what they do and have an audience of their own. Because everybody got their own, like, crowd. You feel me? Like, who's your Anne Frank? You feel what I'm saying? Like, so more information, less of the problem, bro. You know what I mean? And I really want more people to like come to the brothers and give their problems, because I swear to God, like, we can give you an answer, a solution or something, or resources.
Right.
Like, bro, we got it. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, and I'm blessed. You know, I don't just like. I used to be arrogant about this information, but like now I'm just like blessed, bro. I'm just glad I got it, and I position ourselves to be in this podcast so we can give it to whoever listen or view it. You feel me? Like, it's not in my control to like say 1 million people gonna see it or whatever, but what it is, like, it's just me being able to get up here and like get with you and give this content.
Yeah, bro.
And whoever it touch. I can't do nothing else about nothing else.
But this joint definitely be lingering though, man. Real right, bro. I done heard some good reviews about this joint. You feel me?
I be like, okay.
Right, dog.
If that's the case, bro, that's love. That's good. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, though, at a point in my time, I'd have been psyched about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because of, you know, the pride thing and all that. Like, we as humans, just the real shit that we need to talk about. Like, we need to talk about, like, that real shit, bro.
Mm-hmm. Not that watered down shit.
No,
like,
like,
tired of that watered down shit, bro. Like,
yeah,
that fake
man,
shit.
we need to really get into, like, what's really, 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 like, you know what I'm saying? Real important. Like, if you hate, you hate. But, like, let me give you more information before you decide that that's what you want to do. You want to hate. You know what I'm saying? Not to say just the information won't come from me, but just, like, anything, anywhere. Give it a little more time before you just, like, be accurate on your decision on whether or not you're going to hate. You know what I'm saying? Because along with that hate come other shit, too, that you might not be looking at. You feel what I'm saying? So let's just vibe on that. We're going to get on out of here, man. Until the next time, you know what I'm saying? We probably continue in this conversation, too, because this is a good conversation. Like, and I want to, like, bring out the book, Nigga Please, you feel me? And read some quotes and stats from out of there. You know what I mean? To better understand, like, you know, us as black people, what we have been through and how to, like, re-identify ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, for us to position ourselves in the world and just, like, you know, be equal, man.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. That's what it's about. We got to get back to being humans, too, man. That's the big part. Like, stop worrying about shit that's, you know, that's in the bank or on some paper or on your body. Let's worry about what's in our fucking minds, bro. Let's worry about what what energies we emit and all of that. Like, let's worry about that so we can build at a comfortable level. where like you feel me, we could be around each other and be comfortable. Like we don't gotta be on edge or some security type shit, and I mean you don't trust your own folks. Like and it's so crazy for it to be like that, bro. You go to certain places like, and then people looking at you like, bro, we live in the same hood. We got the same amount of money. We work at the same community.
Nonsense,
like,
bro.
Come on, bro. We both don't got shit. So why we don't trust each other?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's why I can't move like that. Like I don't really got shit, so I don't. You know what I mean, I got stuff. I'm rich. Don't get me wrong. I'm rich with my family
Wealthy
and all
and
that.
the
Wealth.
mental.
Yeah, man, exactly. I got everything that I need, but I'm like, I'm not worried about what somebody gonna take from me or none of that. I'm not on that type of wave, like.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, we gotta get back to being more personal too, bro. Like this shit that we do, bro. Like it's not easy to just be on some like talk about your feelings shit and all of that, bro. Like you know what's going on. Y'all know how this shit is, bro. But this shit right here, this is real life, bro. Like, and we not about to sit here and act like this shit don't exist, or we can just keep not talking about it and all that. That's why we stress the point of like having real life conversations, bro. Like this not no bullshit right here. What we playing with right now, like this real life information, bro. Like for us to tighten up and get together on some shit, like. And I believe like even through all this COVID shit, this the perfect time to build, like on some real shit. This the perfect time to build.
I'm trying to tell you.
So y'all better stop playing, man. Get with us. You know what I mean? Because once the ship sail, it ain't no U-balls. It ain't no U-turns and none of that. Once the invitation is up, you're done. I'm sorry. I'm not that kind. Like,
don't put that pressure on us, right?
Because you're done.
Listen.
Listen.
The lines is open right now.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Once we get popular and then, like, it's so many that we can't pay attention to, like, your shit, then you gonna be coming at us talking about, damn, Buck, like, oh, you don't fuck with me. It's like, bro, when we was, like, just starting off and you had opportunity to, like, you ain't take advantage.
Oh, right,
you got caught up in our numbers. You got caught up in, like, not paying attention to the lessons, to the information that was distributed. Distributed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's the stuff, man. That's the stuff. You don't have to buy it.
Real rap, dog.
You know what I mean? It's the internal stuff that make life go in this circle that we you know imagine or think that we know of. You feel me? Like the earth rotates around the sun. Okay, if that's the case, then you know, let's do this thing accordingly. You know what I'm saying? We overboard though, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna get with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We can talk this talk all day, y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta have some type of discipline, structure. You know what I'm saying? So we'll check y'all like next week?
Yeah, for episode 13. Tune in.
13! I'm proud, bro. You proud?
Yeah, bro.
As long as you proud, I'm proud, bro. I don't
Let's
give a fuck.
get it.
Hey, man, we gonna get at y'all, man. You know what I'm saying?
Catch y'all next week.